it's Katerina from Cyberline. Today I'm gonna talk about online presence of high-tech companies from laser industry. So, as we all know, business has changed and it's never gonna be the same again. It's business as unusual now. And when I was asked to check online presence of laser producers, my first impression was like this. So I believe there is a typical strategic contradiction. Very high technical level of product and very low level of digital marketing that's supposed to promote this product. Laser companies were focusing on internal value, on industry value, not communicating with the buyers in buyer's language and buyer's territory. Those big companies were fully relying on traditional offline sales channels like conferences, fairs, expo shows. So situation has changed dramatically, and if they don't convert all the marketing and sales efforts from offline to online community, their sales will drop significantly because there won't be conferences soon, there won't be meeting customers, and what's crucial here, companies will have much less money, so it's going to be much more difficult to sell. There are three main areas I would like to cover today. So, website as a main online sales channel, social media activity, and social advertising strategy. I believe it's a good moment now to go over all the weak points and create a plan to improve online presence of photonics industry. So let's discuss websites now. I would like to show you some good examples and bad examples. The main problems were with not responsive websites, with search engine optimization, with not updated content and not proper website structure. And the biggest problem was that some of the websites were not sales friendly. So the most important thing, professional website now must be responsive. It's 21st century now. People work from different devices and from different places. Sometimes they are using their smartphones, sometimes they are using tablets, and they must be able to check your website easily without zooming in and zooming out. And there is one more problem with not responsive websites. It cannot be search engine optimized properly because Google likes mobile-friendly websites. So if your website is not responsive, it will be ranked lower than your competition. And the next thing, if you collect any customer's data, your website must be secured. Ask your developer to fix it as soon as possible. There are also some small problems with search engine optimization. There's work to be done on the website and off the website. On the website it's quite easy. There are some special applications online where you can check the main factors like page speed or keywords. You can generate reports from those applications and your web developer can fix it easily. Work of the website, it's quite complicated and connected with link building. And now very important thing, check if your website is sales friendly and check what can you do to improve it. So first of all, check the structure of your website. Look at the heat map and make sure that your customer can find easily and fast crucial for him information. So don't waste the best space on your website for information that no one reads. Get rid of not updated zombie pages. So look at this example. Do you really need so many information about your company? Like history, corporate social responsibility, code of conduct, values, and so on. I believe no one reads it. Then news and events. It should be one page, not two separate pages. Career. It should not be here. Move it to the footer. And here is the footer of the same company with products and applications in the footer. It's not the place for the most important part of your website. And now the good example of very well structured website with products and applications on the top. I believe this website is selling well. And one more thing about the website, so it's very good to have links to your social media accounts on your website. Just make sure that all those accounts are active, that you have a proper logo there and proper company information there. And the last thing that is missing on all the websites I've checked is call to action. It should be more engaging with your visitors. You should make it more easy for the visitor to ask the question, to contact you. Such a nice call to action like sign up or how can we help you would be absolutely perfect. Let's discuss social media activity now. I believe it's a big misconception that social media is something for B2C companies. Not anymore. Social media is a perfect tool for B2B companies as well. It's a perfect sales-driven environment. It's educational environment as well. So generally there are three main problems with social media activity of photonics companies. First problem is with choosing the right platforms. As I've noticed, all the companies are theoretically using 4 platforms: LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook and YouTube. I say theoretically because in fact they are focusing only on LinkedIn. They are just copying, posting the same things later on Twitter and Facebook, which is absolutely wrong and absolutely useless. Each platform has different rules, different function. It's targeting different audience, it needs different tricks, different captions. So posting the same things on all the platforms is useless. I think that photonics companies should look much beyond LinkedIn. Twitter is absolutely perfect tool for you. So it's very good for sharing publications, sharing expertises, growing your audience because you can communicate with many people interested in your topics. And YouTube is also absolutely perfect tool because you can communicate with a generation which is younger, but those are future customers of your company and your future employees. I don't understand why some of the companies are using Facebook because I don't think it's a perfect tool for this kind of industry. But even if you want to post on Facebook, you want to keep Facebook account, do it properly, so send a proper message which fits to Facebook and its audience. To choose the platforms properly, you need to know why do you need social media and which goals each platform has. So you need to answer questions. Where do you want to sell? Where do you want to hire? And where do you want to educate? I believe you will sell on LinkedIn and Twitter, you will hire on LinkedIn and Facebook, and you will educate on Twitter and YouTube. The second problem is with the content. Content is not engaging, it's very informative, it's static, it's not educational, it's not diversified, and it's not updated. You can check number of likes and comments that you have. Unfortunately, you have a couple of likes and no comments at all. Likes are coming from your colleagues from the same company. Content is not updated because some of the companies were posting on Twitter as the last time 3, 4, 5, even 7 years ago, and it doesn't look very professional. So even if you decide not to post on Twitter anymore, just forget about it and let your customers to forget about it. So delete link to your Twitter account from your website. So just look at this tweet. It's tweet of huge American laser manufacturer with thousands of employees. presenting their new product and there is 0 likes, 0. Why? Because it's just copied tweet from the other platform. It's not fitted to Twitter users' audience. It has no hashtags, no trends, nothing. And the last problem I've noticed, it's a big problem with technical quality of your posts. Social media is all about nice and shiny, so don't post distorted pictures. Keep the ratio. If you have a problem with fitting the image, use special apps that will help you to fit your image to the platform properly. Don't post pictures with your colleagues with too long neck or too small head. Even if you believe it's funny, it's not a proper corpo message. I understand it's a lot of work to manage social media accounts of a big company, so either you contact professional social media agency to do it for you, either you use professional software which will help you to distribute your content properly. And the last thing I would like to discuss today is online advertising strategy. As I've noticed, not many companies from this business is using this tool, so I would suggest to do a small test, just to type the name of your product, your main product, in Google search and check on which page your company will appear. Type fiber laser, solid state laser, whatever. You will be placed much lower than your Chinese competitors that are very actively using online advertising campaigns. So maybe consider contacting professional advertising agency and ask to create for you a Google campaign based on keywords, because it will definitely boost your sales. That's all from me for today. Next week I would like to talk about solutions, not about the problems. So I would like to share with you best practices, some simple tricks that you can use in your online presence, some solutions that might be very useful for photonics industry, for photonics companies, activities to start online, to boost your sales, to share your brand, to grow your audience, and to improve awareness about your company and its products. So if you like this video, remember to subscribe to my channel, give a like and leave your thoughts below, and see you next week. To improve your online presence, contact us at cyberlime.io.